Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Have you ever felt like English speakers talk way too fast? Like, before you can even understand the first word, they're already on the next sentence. Trust me, you're not alone. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make sense of fast English conversations without feeling lost or frustrated. Whether it's a movie, a podcast, or even chatting with a friend, I'll share simple tips that can help you understand and keep up with native speakers. So, grab your notebook and get ready, because by the end of this video, you'll feel much more confident about tackling fast English. Let's get started. Understanding fast English speakers can be a big challenge for many learners. It often feels overwhelming when people speak quickly, especially because they tend to link words together, making it hard to hear individual words. The first step to overcoming this is to stay calm. Don't panic if you miss a few words, because understanding the overall meaning of what someone is saying is more important than catching every single word. When people speak fast, they often use contractions and shorten words. For example, instead of saying, going to, they might say, gonna, or instead of, want to, they'll say, wanna. These shortcuts can confuse learners, but once you learn them, it becomes much easier to follow conversations. Practice listening to these common forms in everyday speech and try to use them yourself when speaking. This will help you understand native speakers more naturally. Listening to English every day is one of the best ways to improve. Surround yourself with English content like TV shows, movies, podcasts, or YouTube videos. At first, you can use subtitles to read along while you listen. This helps you connect the words with their pronunciation. Over time, your brain will start recognizing the sounds more quickly. Eventually, you can try turning off the subtitles and just listen to see how much you understand. Repetition is also very helpful. If you find a video or audio clip that you enjoy, listen to it multiple times. The first time, you might only catch a few words. The second or third time, you'll notice that you understand more. Repeating the same material builds your confidence and trains your ears to hear fast speech. Don't be discouraged if it takes time, consistency is the key. Another important strategy is to focus on keywords in a sentence. Native speakers often use extra words like, like, or, you know, which you can ignore. Instead, pay attention to the main words that carry the meaning, such as nouns, verbs, and adjectives. For example, in the sentence, I'm planning to visit New York next week, the important words are planning, visit, and New York. Even if you miss a word like next, you can still understand the idea. It's also helpful to practice shadowing. Shadowing means listening to a sentence and repeating it right after you hear it. This improves both your listening and speaking skills. Start with short and simple sentences, then move to longer ones. Over time, your brain will get used to the speed of native speakers. This method also improves your pronunciation and helps you feel more confident. Watching movies or shows is great, but start with something simple. Children's shows or beginner-level videos are a good choice because they use basic language and slower speech. As your listening skills improve, move on to more advanced content. Watching the same movie or episode multiple times can also help. Each time you watch, you'll notice new words or phrases. Podcasts are another excellent tool for understanding fast speech. Many podcasts are made for English learners and have slower, clearer speech. However, you can also challenge yourself by listening to podcasts meant for native speakers. If they feel too fast, pause and replay sections to understand better. Gradually, your brain will adapt to the speed. Joining English conversation groups or practicing with friends can be very effective. When you speak with others, you expose yourself to real-life conversations. If someone speaks too fast, don't be afraid to ask them to slow down. Phrases like, could you repeat that? Or, can you say that more slowly? Are polite and commonly used. Most people are happy to help when they see you're trying. Improving your vocabulary is another important step. The more words you know, the easier it will be to understand fast speech. Focus on learning common words and phrases that are used in daily life. Flashcards, apps, or word lists can help you practice. The more familiar you are with these words, the faster you'll recognize them when spoken. Learning to think in English can also make a big difference. When you translate every word in your head, it slows you down. Try to understand the meaning of sentences directly in English instead of translating. This might be hard at first, but with practice, it becomes natural. Thinking in English helps you process information faster and makes it easier to understand native speakers. Your listening environment matters too. If you're in a noisy place, it's harder to focus on what someone is saying. Practice listening in quiet spaces where you can fully concentrate. Over time, you'll be able to understand fast speech even in busy or noisy situations. Training your ears to focus takes time, so be patient with yourself. Another helpful tip is to break long sentences into smaller parts. If a sentence feels too fast, try to catch the beginning and end, as they often carry the main idea. For example, in the sentence, "I was thinking about going to the park after lunch," focus on thinking about and the park. Even if you miss after lunch, you'll still understand the main idea. Mistakes are part of the learning process, so don't feel bad if you misunderstand someone. Use those moments as opportunities to learn. Write down the words or phrases you didn't understand and look them up later. The more you do this, the fewer misunderstandings you'll have over time. With regular practice and a positive attitude, you will see improvement. Understanding fast English speakers takes time, but every small effort you make brings you closer to fluency. Believe in yourself, stay consistent, and enjoy the journey of learning. One day, you'll look back and realize how much progress you've made. And that's it for today's video. Remember, understanding fast English speakers takes time and practice, so don't be too hard on yourself. Keep listening, practicing, and most importantly, don't give up. Every small step you take brings you closer to fluency. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who are also learning English. And hey, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me which tip you're excited to try first or if there's a topic you'd like me to cover next. Also, make sure to subscribe to English Chronicle and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new video. Until next time, keep practicing and stay confident. You've got this. See you soon.